Get ready for the NBA action because the 2026 postseason is officially here. The Portland Trail Blazers are taking on the San Antonio Spurs in Game 2 of the first round, and we have all the details you need to know to tune in for tip-off. This is the moment the playoffs begin, and we are diving deep into everything you need to watch.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
The matchup between the Portland Trail Blazers and the San Antonio Spurs is set for Tuesday, April 21st, with tip-off scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We break down the odds, the broadcast channels, and exactly how you can catch every second of this thrilling first-round playoff game. But the energy surrounding this game is electric. We look at how the Spurs fans turned Game 1 into a statement, with Victor Wembanyama leading the charge and the entire crowd creating an unforgettable atmosphere for the franchise. Don't miss a single moment of this playoff excitement. From the Blazers versus Spurs matchup to the incredible fan energy in San Antonio, make sure you stay locked in with us for all the latest NBA news and scores. The 2026 NBA postseason is underway following a competitive play-in tournament that secured spots for the Phoenix Suns, Orlando Magic, Philadelphia 76ers, and the Portland Trail Blazers. The action continues on Tuesday as the Portland Trail Blazers face the San Antonio Spurs in Game 2 of the first round, with the Spurs currently holding a 1-0 series lead. Tip-off for the matchup is scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, April 21, 2026. Fans looking to watch the game can consult the sortable NBA schedule for comprehensive viewing details and television channel information. The postseason provides a high-stakes environment as teams battle for playoff positioning. The NBA playoff action heats up as the Portland Trail Blazers face the San Antonio Spurs in Game 2 of their first-round series. The Spurs secured a decisive victory in Game 1, defeating the Trail Blazers with a score of 111-98, largely powered by Victor Wembanyama's 35 points. San Antonio enters Game 2 as the 11.5-point favorites, with betting lines reflecting this advantage. The total for the game is set at 220.5, and the spread favors the Spurs by 11.5 points. Moneyline odds place the San Antonio Spurs at minus 650, representing an 83.3% implied probability, while the Portland Trail Blazers are offered plus 475 at 16.7%. The game is scheduled for Tuesday, April 21, starting at 8 p.m. ET or 5 p.m. PT at the Frost Bank Center in San Antonio, Texas. Fans can catch the game live on NBC and Peacock, or stream it via NBA League Pass and on the channel YouTube. The series schedule continues with Game 3 on Friday, April 24, on Prime Video, and Game 4 on Sunday, April 26, on ESPN. Subsequent games are scheduled for April 28, April 30, and May 2, with broadcast details pending. San Antonio, Texas. The return of playoff basketball in San Antonio was heralded by an electrifying atmosphere, as Spurs fans transformed Game 1 into a powerful statement of unity and readiness. The energy inside the Frost Bank Center was palpable long before the game began, signaling an unprecedented level of excitement. Victor Wembanyama noted the shift, stating, "The fans were ready. It was great to see this many people wear the shirts. This was the most excited I've seen this arena." The visual element of the game was key. A sea of coordinated, fiesta-colored t-shirts covered every seat, serving not just as decoration, but as a clear signal of fan participation and buy-in to the moment. Keldon Johnson emphasized this sentiment, urging fans to wear their shirts, stating, "You need to wear your shirt, and I'm gonna make sure when I'm at the game, if I see you without your shirt, I'm gonna call you out." From the opening possession, the crowd fueled the team. Every defensive stop elicited a roar, and Spurs runs were met with an overwhelming wave of noise. This collective enthusiasm amplified even routine plays, demonstrating that the audience understood the significance of the team's return to relevance. Spurs forward Devin Vassell summarized the night simply. "The fans were great. The atmosphere was crazy." Jackal Raelian highlighted the collective spirit, noting the unity created by the shared experience. "They really all knew the chants and were following along the whole game. Then we had the wave going in the fourth quarter, and the whole arena got into it. Between the trading bracelets and everyone wearing a shirt, it was a unity like no other." The synergy between the team and the crowd was evident, creating a shared experience where the energy from the stands fed the players, and the players reciprocated. Mitch Johnson reflected on the experience, acknowledging the immense energy felt in the building. He noted that the atmosphere was something they had never experienced from the bench, emphasizing that the fans deserved that moment to feel the city and their support. For Wembanyama, this was a significant first taste of what San Antonio could become in the postseason. For the fans, Game 1 was more than a victory on the court. It was a resounding declaration in the stands that playoff basketball had returned to San Antonio, and the city was fully prepared for it. San Antonio, Texas. The return of playoff basketball in San Antonio was heralded by an electrifying atmosphere, as Spurs fans transformed Game 1 into a powerful statement of unity and readiness. The energy inside the Frost Bank Center was palpable long before the opening tip, signaling a collective anticipation that felt months in the making. Victor Wembanyama noted the shift, stating, "The fans were ready. It was great to see this many people wear the shirts. The first time I stepped on the court to warm up, I felt the atmosphere was different. This was the most excited I've seen this arena." The visual element of the game was central to the fan mobilization. A sea of coordinated fiesta-colored t-shirts adorned every seat, serving not just as attire, but as a visible signal of participation and buy-in from the fan base. Keldon Johnson reinforced this sentiment, emphasizing the shared commitment. "You need to wear your shirt, and I'm gonna make sure when I'm at the game, if I see you without your shirt, I'm gonna call you out. So you need to wear your shirt." For a franchise navigating a period of transition, Game 1 felt like a powerful reunion between an ascending team and a devoted fan base. From the first possession, every defensive stop elicited a roar, and every Spurs run was amplified by a crowd that understood the significance of this return to relevance. Spurs forward Devin Vassell captured the sentiment simply, describing the night as having a crazy atmosphere. Beyond sheer volume, the atmosphere was defined by perfect timing. Fans demonstrated an intuitive understanding of when to build pressure and when to erupt, showcasing years of playoff pedigree that had simply been waiting for this stage. Jackal Raelian highlighted the profound unity, noting, "I'm used to my section being loud and chanting, but that was my first experience where I could really hear the whole arena joining us. They really all knew the chants and were following along the whole game." As the game progressed, the crowd became an active engine, culminating in a massive wave in the fourth quarter that unified the arena. The collective energy created a shared experience, with 19,372 people moving in sync. Coaching staff acknowledged the significance of the environment. Mitch Johnson commented on the palpable energy, stating, "We talked about this was going to be an atmosphere and a level of energy and enthusiasm this building that none of us have felt not sitting on the bench in the roles that we're in right now, and that was okay." They deserved that moment to feel this city, their fans, that crowd, giving them that energy. Ultimately, Game 1 was more than a victory on the court. It was a resounding statement in the stands. It confirmed that playoff basketball had returned to San Antonio, and the city was fully ready to embrace it, solidifying a powerful bond between the team and its devoted supporters.